Hello again, everyone. Jason Sharpe here from DocSports.com with another free play selection in NFL action for Sunday, November the 9th, 2025, in the football game between the Detroit Lions who are at the Washington Commanders. Before I get into the breakdown of that game, though, I'd like to mention I'm off to a 1-0 start as of this recording in college basketball action. We have early bird specials up right now. I have won 3 of the past 4 years, showing a profit to my followers in college basketball action. In pro hoops action, I am up to a 7-1 start. Here in the 2025-2026 NBA season. The NBA has been my number one sport the past 2 calendar years over at DocSports, as I've made my followers betting just $100 a unit, over $7,000 of profit during that time. And like I said, I've won 7 of my 8 releases so far in 2025. So head on over to DocSports today and join me in all the hoops, college, and pro basketball winners. Okay, let's look at this NFL game for Sunday, November the 9th, 2025. Detroit Lions at Washington Commanders. We're going to look at the total in this one. Currently sits at 49.5. It's went down from the opener of 51.5. Lots of money pouring in on the under. And I'll explain to you why I agree with that. The Detroit Lions are coming off probably their worst showing in a couple years. This past Sunday, losing 27-24 at home to the Minnesota Vikings in a game that they just couldn't really move the football, looked very inconsistent. So I expect the Lions to get back to their style of play, which is the physical style where they run the football, which should move the clock. A lot of people don't realize this, but the Lions have really played well after a loss, especially defensively. The last 6 times, this is over a 2.5-year span, 2.5 seasons. Their last 6 losses, the next game they've came back and only allowed 16 points per game on average. We've seen it just recently where they completely shut down Tampa Bay after their loss to the Chiefs. So I expect the Lions to really come out here, play a physical style like they like to play. This is also an outdoor game for the Lions, and they are a much different team as we've seen the past few years when they're on the grass outdoors, which they will be here, compared to at the fast track of Ford Field. They average 34 points a game at home so far this season, but they're only scoring 26 points a game when they're on the road like they will be in this one. Aleem McNeil is now back for the Lions defense, and he's a big addition to them. I don't think that's been factored into the line enough. I think this team has now become more of a, with their problems in the offensive line, I feel like the Lions have become a better defensive team, especially over the past month, and that's shown up in the statistics. Last week, they played pretty good on defense, even though they gave up 27 points. They were dealt with some rough special teams play and a lot of short fields. They kept the Vikings to, I think, 258 yards or something on the offense. So actually, they probably played a lot better than the final stats indicate. And on the other side of things, Washington obviously will be out. We will be without Jaden Daniels in this one. Last time we seen Marcus Mariota start for them just a couple weeks ago, they struggled to score, getting just 7 points against the Chiefs in that game. So add it all up here. This total's sitting close to 50. That's way too high. It's hard to get to 50 with great quarterback play, and I just don't see that coming out of Mariota in this one. So my free play selection here is to play under the total in this contest. If you could do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. It goes a long way in helping us build our YouTube channel here at Doc Sports, and I want to thank you so much for stopping by today, and good luck with all of your bets.